Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about somebody that wants to run into you or visit you without you knowing they're planning to do that. They know there's some sort of break in your schedule or break in communication with somebody. They see this as an opportunity to swoop in and try to influence you or try to get information from you. But this is a drama queen. This is somebody that wants to, you know, contribute to the gossip. Hi there, Diana. How are you doing? And generally, stir the pot, right? So this is going to be a juicy reading. Hi there, Nancy. Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. Just a little bit. That makes me feel like whispers are happening. Like, oh, did you hear what sounds I had to say? Oh my God, but did you see what they were wearing? All right. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. For those of you that have been kind enough to keep wishing me well because you know I'm sick, I'm feeling a little better today, so that's pretty excellent. Let's dive in. I'm going to go with the Egyptian Tarot right out the gate. Let's see what we've got. Nine of Wands, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, and a Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So this feels a little bit like somebody's jealous of you. This feels like somebody is looking for something that they can use against you. The Nine of Wands, I generally get good energy off of that card because it talks about like protecting what's important to you, especially with this deck because the scarab beetle is there, which represents what's important to you. Hi there, Archetype. How are you doing? We've got somebody that feels like they can't do well unless they mess you up. So either this person is in direct competition with you for a person or a job or, I don't know, an apartment or, you know, reputation within a community. Or this person feels like without you losing, they cannot win for some messed up reason. But it feels more like competition to me. So we might see the Five of Wands come out. But this person wants to like catch you off guard. They're not going to be able to play with you as easily as they expect. You're too smart for them. And we're going to take that one. All right, so we have Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, Four of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. So you're this Queen of Swords, and I gotta say, that makes me want to high five you or, I don't know, like compliment you on your outfit, your vibe. Queen of Swords in the Egyptian Tarot. This is my absolute favorite card out of all of them. I love the energy from this particular card. It speaks to me of wisdom, discernment, but also a level of using that intelligence to still extend some sort of opportunity for people to tell the truth or opportunity for people to do the right thing, right? Hi there, Anton. How are you doing? Hello, Tiana. And this Queen of Swords, likely who I'm reading for, you are extending like, and by that I mean you're opening the door, right? This is like a surprise thing. You're balanced enough to be able to hear somebody out, even if you feel pretty confident that person's going to lie to you. Because we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This is our drama queen, somebody who doesn't have any loyalties and really just does things for their own amusement or for their own gain. They are concerned about some sort of rejection here or some sort of To be honest, it feels like the affections of somebody they find very attractive that they can't get to stay around. So this could be like drama queen coming to check out the Queen of Swords or talk to the Queen of Swords because they feel like they can poison you against somebody they want, or they want to get information on you so that they can talk about you. Maybe both, right? ¿Por qué no los dos? Either way, this is not somebody you want to be opening up to, right? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This is not somebody that you trust. This is not somebody that you befriend. This is somebody you keep at arm's length or, you know, blacklist. We have the Emperor, Seven of Wands. That was adorable. Ace of Cups in the reverse. This is about love. This is a competitive, like they view you as their rival. With the Emperor, it feels to me like somebody's already done something to defend your name or given the impression that they hold you in high regard. So this could be the person that the drama queen is trying to influence or is competing with you for. Don't get too hung up on the genders. Remember, I'm reading energy. But it feels to me like this Emperor is involved in a love triangle with this Queen of Swords and this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. There could be some sense of a break from both individuals on the part of this Emperor, right? Like, I thought I was over this person and I got involved with this person. I need a little bit of time to think and figure out what it is that I want. But I feel like there's something here that's swaying this Emperor towards the Queen of Swords that's upsetting the drama queen and pushing the drama queen to feel like they need to find some information or they need to take matters into their own hands. Yeah, so that's why I feel like the Emperor is leaning towards the Queen of Swords. We have the Queen of Cups clarifying our Queen of Swords. Queen of Cups is a beloved woman. Doesn't have to be female. But seen as, you know, the kind of person you could talk to if you're having a difficult day. The kind of person that's going to give you good advice or give you a good hug or just listen if that's all you need, right? Six of Wands. This is the person that the Emperor is choosing. So that could cause some problems, right? And the Six of Wands is underneath the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like there's something that has tipped this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse off to the Queen of Swords being the choice, like the choice for the Emperor. Yeah. Either they've already been rejected by the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles knows that means the Emperor is choosing this person, the Queen of Swords, or they were flat out told, I don't want to be with you. You just don't do it for me anymore, or you don't love me the way this person does. Like, for the record, free piece of advice. If you are caught up in a love triangle and you're the one that's choosing between two people, or you're the one that's like trying to end a relationship, can we normalize not making it about this has to end because I want somebody else? Like, let's have some time to ourselves in between relationships. Let's not pit people against each other. Let's stop like comparing, oh, well, this person has this that I like, and this person has this that I like. Like, there's a lot of kind of toxic energy here in terms of somebody kind of pitting these two people against each other. And I feel like it could have been handled better in terms of not encouraging this drama from this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I do feel like, though, the Emperor has learned something in terms of holding back in the right moment. But there's information here that has come to this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse that makes them feel like they need to, it's like they have a plan. Shall we figure out what that plan is? I think so. All right. This is the truth is. So we have guarded, closed heart is holding your relationships back. And that doesn't have to just apply to one person in this love triangle situation, right? But I do feel like it's specifically for one person. And then we also have somebody, I'm leaning towards more than one person who's been playing games just to keep your attention. If you are truly confident, which I think we could argue is one of the sexiest attributes you could have, right? If you are truly confident, you don't need to play games. If you have confidence in your ability to have people that are interested in you or be happy on your own or find new connections, whatever it is, you don't need to play games. I mean, sure, maybe like Scrabble, but like it loses its appeal, right? It's like gum that loses its flavor too quickly. And maybe that's what this emperor is figuring out. Like, you know what? I actually really want to deal with this person who plays games all the time. We have settling, accepting less than you deserve. And double life, partner engaged in secret behaviors or relationships. So this settling card seems to be for the emperor, whoever is caught up in between two different people. And this double life, there's a couple ways to read this. Initially, obvious, understanding of it would be the emperor maybe hasn't told both of these individuals that he was entertaining both of them. Or maybe while on a break from the Queen of Swords has not told the Queen of Swords that they have gone running back to this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Something along those lines. But I also feel like this is a reference to the drama queen being really like nosy and getting into people's business. I kind of sense that this emperor has already had a word with this person and said, you need to like stop meddling or you are going to lose me. So I think we have a couple of things here, like a couple of lessons like being learned by this trio. All right. We're going to go with the Pulp Tarot. Moon in the reverse. Excuse me. Justice in the reverse and Temperance. Two of my favorite cards, by the way, from this deck. I'll show them to you in a second. This Moon in the reverse card, I don't care for, and it makes very clear sense to me that we had an opportunity as the Emperor here to make a better decision. And it's like I'm kind of like knowingly walking into a situation that I know is probably not the best, but gonna do it anyways, right? Um, the image that I just got in my mind is like somebody like sneaking some extra money or sneaking into a bar when they're not of age. This person, I think, has a little bit of like delight or excitement in the idea of doing something that's like, oh, I might get in trouble, you know? But I feel like that's been kind of addressed or is being challenged because of the consequences of these actions. With justice in the reverse, we know whatever this was, it was something that invited a karma, um, like a karmic response. With temperance, it's like the emperor was 1 foot in the old world and 1 foot in the new world, right? Because this is split down the middle. Inspired to be a better person or motivated to work on some things that had caused issues in terms of how they relate to others. This person did catch sight of a path that made sense. See that path back here? They figured it out. But the problem was they were still stuck a little bit in their past self. So I can see, how I'm maturing. I can see how I'm leaving some of this in the past. I'm like shedding a skin, if you will, right? The example I'll use is when I was a teenager, I was a little bit of trouble. um, I wasn't always honest with my parents. And in part, my parents were super strict, So, like, I guess that's just kind of sometimes how it goes. But I'm very proud to have made like a conscious effort to not feel like I have to lie to my parents anymore, And that's been a process, right? And it's really nice to be authentic with the people that you care about. I feel like this person had a glimpse or a taste of this authentic connection. Somebody that they felt like they could actually be themselves around. They didn't have to wear this mask. They didn't have to pretend they were cool. This person just thought they were cool, right? But it's like devil and angel, right? Getting pulled back into that old way of being happened at some point. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Death. King of Swords. Queen of Swords. My. So we have confirmation of that Queen of Swords energy, right? You might have Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra in your chart, or they might, especially since we have both the King and the Queen. This is kind of fascinating because the King and Queen are divine counterparts. They have a lot in common. They speak the same language, right? They came out next to each other, which I consider to be a pretty big deal. They also came out underneath the Sun card. So I feel like there's a happiness here that this Emperor or King of Swords has experienced that they haven't really found anywhere else. And it's because of that we have clarity inspired, because the Seven of Cups is underneath our Queen of Cups, right? There's an illusion here that's been lifted, or wisdom that's been acquired by this Emperor to be able to see that's not a true connection over there. That's the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, the drama queen. This is somebody that doesn't actually care about me. It's like they care about winning, right? There could be like questions this Emperor is asking in terms of like, if I'm actually comparing the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse to the Queen of Swords, if I chose the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, could I actually count on them to be trustworthy or to like be in my life in 7 months? What kind of issues are we going to have, you know? Is that a thinly veiled reference to Friends? We were on a break. We've got the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse again. That was our second card out from the Egyptian Tarot. Six of Swords and Strength in the reverse. There's a battle here for this Emperor to gain some sort of independence. It's interesting because I feel like in some like standard or expected way, this Emperor is independent, right? They have a good job or they own their own place. They have a car, whatever it is, right? People looking at them would be like, you're doing pretty well. But there's like an emotional immaturity or an emotional like resistance to doing things their own way. There's something that kind of like leans towards being a little bit of a follower or giving into ego or temptation. With Strength in the reverse, it's hard for this person to change certain behaviors or to fully retire unhealthy patterns, right? Easy example, I watched my friend in college try to quit smoking cigarettes like probably 15 different times. And then I think I tried twice. And the second time was when I was successful. It's like this person hasn't fully let go of something from their past in terms of who they want to be or how they want to live their life. We have the Hanged Man and the Five of Cups. So, Queen of Swords, I mentioned you're nobody's fool. There's something you did here. I'm inclined to believe that you did this rather intentionally. There's a rule or like an expectation, something that you had with this Emperor. Maybe it was, don't call after this time. Maybe it was, don't leave me hanging in terms of like a text message for 24 hours. Whatever it is, it's like you didn't have a lot of rules or you didn't have a lot of expectations, but there was this like one or two or three that were important that you communicated. And it's almost as if you kind of knew this was going to be an issue. Whatever this was, you were like, okay, so here's the deal. Just don't do this. Just respect me in this way. This person fucked it up. Whatever the Emperor did, it wasn't what you asked. It didn't follow the rules, even though I don't feel like you had many rules. Because you were like kind of undecided, like, I don't know about you. You don't seem quite ready. Let's see how you do with this. Oh, you already, okay. The Tower in the reverse, Four of Cups in the reverse. So because there was some unwillingness here to make a change in the way that you suggested or to respect that rule or rules that you had, it's like I see the tablecloth being removed from underneath the silverware. You just like dipped, but like nobody saw any disturbance. Like none of the glassware fell, none of the silverware fell on the floor. But that tablecloth is gone. You're fucking gone. You're like, no, but like we talked about this and you know. So because there's this like swift change where you're like, oh, okay, okay. Now this person is like wondering what's going on. Well, I didn't think you were gonna do like that. It's like you caught them by surprise, or you caught them off guard by like actually doing what you said you were gonna do, because probably they're used to dealing with people that don't follow through with what they say. Make hollow threats. I do feel like this person has a history, the Emperor has a history of dealing with people that are codependent. So we have number 2 and number 52. Journey and Goddess of the Moon. Look at you. That totally lines up with our Queen of Cups. Could be heavy on the Cancer energy, so you could have that in your chart. But more importantly, what I see here is you are intuitive. You can pick up on energy. Trust that. The more you trust it, the better it'll get for you. But I feel like you're the type that's, let's just put it this way. I think you've gotten better and better at being able to do something like throw a bag together and go to the airport for a trip you learned about 2 hours ago. You're adaptable. You figure it out. You can start over if you need to. You can take a trip by yourself. You can go to the restaurant by yourself. I used to care a lot about that kind of thing, you know, like, oh, what are people going to think about me if I'm out there by myself? Am I ever going to see that person again, or any of those people? You're just in like, you know, Applebee's or Denny's or whatever. I traveled for work and I got real used to being on a plane by myself, being in a restaurant by myself, being in a hotel by myself, you know, like I feel like I'm reading for somebody that has acclimated to or learned how to thrive on their own. You can take your own trash out. You can, I don't know, maybe you can do your own oil change. Whatever it is, like nobody can really tie you down unless you want them to. Make fun of me in the comments all you want. You are a free spirit. You don't dilly-dally if something isn't your thing. And this energy is the opposite of that codependent energy that this Emperor has run into in the past. And they're like wondering if you put a spell on them. They're wondering like why this is so weird. Like, why do I feel so drawn to this Queen of Swords? Because they haven't run into somebody who's actually independent, somebody who can actually like move on, right? So this person now is looking at this Queen of Swords thinking, okay, so you actually have like some standards and some boundaries, and I find that attractive. I don't really understand why. I'm wrapping my brain around it, but it's not quite there yet. But we have Angel of Love. So number 43, number 49. Generally, I see this as somebody who's offering a relationship, but then you pair it with the Angel of Love. Yeah, I would definitely think we have somebody here that's thinking about a romantic love offer. Well, let's get a few cards from the Romance Angel Oracle. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. I mean, we did have the King and Queen of Swords come out together. It's kind of legit. But then, of course, we have this drama queen, right? So we have the unrequited love coming out as well. This is what I'm going to tell you. Sometimes when you have a great romantic situation, the best move is to not tell anybody about your love situation being great. Because there is somebody here that is listening everywhere, trying to figure out if you two are getting together, trying to figure out if this Emperor has come towards the Queen of Swords, trying to figure out what information could potentially prevent the Emperor from going towards the Queen of Swords. But there's a conversation that's going to happen between these two, even though this queen, this drama queen who has unrequited love here, is going to try to stop it. So you're being warned, right? Don't believe everything that you hear, or at least like do your own research, right? Trust but verify. I should get that tattooed. Because this drama queen, she's not like a repository of wisdom or truth or anything good like that. We have the Three of Wands. This is the Marigold Tarot, by the way. Three of Wands, Judgment, Sun in the reverse. Someone's waiting for a decision to be made, but they're upset. This is that queen, the drama queen. This is something that makes them upset. And I feel like they are working out a way to leverage what's happened on this break, or what's happened between the other two parties in this triangle. Like, what can I say that would unnerve them? What can I say about what the Emperor said to me that would make this Queen of Swords lose interest in the Emperor? So they might exaggerate what happened. They might exaggerate what was said. They might falsify screenshots. You know, they're trying to think of what they can do to make it difficult for this Emperor to be successful with this Queen of Swords. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Hierophant. This is an impulsive action, reckless even, towards a relationship. Hierophant. Hello there, Zara. How are you doing? All right, we have the Three of Rings or Three of Pentacles in the reverse and the Lovers in the reverse. Yeah. So this person may have been blocked by the Emperor. They may have had an argument. It might have just slipped out. The Emperor might have said, I'm not interested in you anymore. Like, you're nothing compared to the Queen of Swords. If they said something like that, that really just like aggravated the situation, obviously. But there's no communication at this point between the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse because of the Emperor choosing to no longer associate with them, because they have rejected the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So there is some anger here, right? Obviously, we got somebody thinking about like petty revenge. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is in the reverse, as is the King of Rings. So there's a shift from the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse to this King of Pentacles in the reverse. It's somebody going more so towards that masculine energy. So that's why we have somebody. I feel like this is kind of like manipulating the situation. This person knows where they could run into the Queen of Swords. This person knows what would get under the skin of the Queen of Swords. I feel like this person is looking at this as like a battle. There's something here. Maybe they have good connections. There's something here that they think they can use against the Queen of Swords. But I feel like something here has changed that they don't have, like they don't understand. So they might have made a decision too quickly, or they might have created a plan too quickly. There's something here that isn't going to go the way that they think it's going to. It could be the Emperor comes through to the Queen of Swords and tells them something before this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse can do anything about it. We have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. The Emperor in the reverse. I gotta get 2 more cards. I have a suspicion that we have somebody here that it's like the, what is the saying? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. It's like there's somebody else here who really doesn't like this drama queen, steps in to do something to like kind of mess with their problem, or mess with their plan, I should say. Yeah, there's like something about right place, right time. I don't know. The universe is not working on the side of this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. We've got the Wheel of Fortune here suggesting that something changes at the last minute, and there's like assistance that helps protect either the Queen of Swords or the Emperor, whatever this is. Their plan doesn't really work. All right. We're going to get some advice from the miniature Rider Waite. What advice do we have for the Queen of Swords? They're so tiny. So we have the Knight of Swords, 2 of Wands in the reverse, Knight of Pentacles. So there's going to be somebody who rushes in with some information, right? But with the 2 of Wands in the reverse, I feel like there's something here that doesn't sit right with you. And your intuition confirms like, that doesn't seem accurate to me. This Knight of Pentacles has somebody talking, like the lady's talking to her hawk, right? That's supposed to represent wisdom or your intuition. So pay close attention to whatever little like, or like gut feelings you have, because when this drama queen swoops in, when whoever this is wants to like fill your ear with gossip or try to like sway your opinion on something, you're going to have an instant, like, I feel like you feel it in your body. You're going to have a reaction to this person that tells you, I don't think I can trust you. Why would I trust you? Give me one reason why you should believe your words. Maybe it's not even worth mentioning that, right? Like, there are definitely times where people have told me something that I knew was like a freaking lie the second that it came out of their mouth. And I sat there and looked at them and I went, okay. Yeah. Imagine that. I don't give a shit if they know that I'm being like ridiculous or like I don't believe them, but like I'm not going to tell you that I don't believe you. Not all the time. Sometimes it's a waste of my breath. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, 7 of Wands in the reverse, 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, this person, they know you somehow, or they can recognize you somehow, right? They come back out, come back around, and their whole goal is to find something that they can use to attack you or to create an issue. And I feel like you just like put up the blocks. You don't really fall for this trap. So with the 7 of Pentacles, it's like, oh, well, I did all of that for nothing. I guess it doesn't work out that way. Happy Valentine's Day to you too, Lana. How are you? All right, let's get a possible outcome for you. Remember, people have free will. We might have some changes for your particular story. But for a general outcome, what do we have? Queen of Wands. That just flew out of there. The Tower. And Justice. That's beautiful because remember we had justice in the reverse. To see it come out in the upright suggests we have justice being delivered. There's something here about the situation being corrected, right? Which we know because there's change. And when there's change, quite often it's the universe putting things back the way that they're supposed to be. So this Queen of Wands, I see that as more your energy, Queen of Swords. There's going to be a big change, but I feel like the Queen of Swords energy is just going to be like this Queen of Wands sitting back, kind of watching, but things change in your favor. So it seems like your advice is to just grab some popcorn, grab a coffee, chill, watch, see what happens. Yeah, somebody's going to try to like tell you how to live your life, but I feel like you're doing pretty good at just kind of like sipping the tea, but not like full on, living on it. So be cautious. Don't give people information they don't have any right to. Um, you know, you'll be fine. All right. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. I will see you on the next reading.